Okay, YouTube, back for part 3 of the Sagittarius reading for the future. So, I currently had some cards already uh, shuffled out, but to have complete trust in this read right now, I'm going to reshuffle just so that people would have the um, idea and good clarification on this reading, and that there's nothing here that you should be concerned about as far as me rigging it or anything like that. So, here we go. We're going to do a little flick of the wrist here. And now we shall shuffle. Gods and goddesses in the universe, please give me a reading and advice and things to tell Sagittarius about what is to come for the future. Peace and thank you. Okay, Ten of Hearts in the upright. Queen of Clubs. Queen of Hearts. Now, before this was in the upright, and I just feel like, universe is just playing too much. But we gonna put it down just so that you can look at it in more than one way, Sagittarius. Because I'm pretty sure I can describe if things go good and if things go bad. And also give advice. This dropped out. Queen of Diamonds. This was in the upright before, but now it's not. So, like I said, can give both versions of it. There's always two different ways. Ace of Swords, um, Ace of Spades, maybe I needed to do a little bit more of the flick of the wrist or something. I don't know. Five of Diamonds, Six of Spades in reverse, Eight of Hearts, need one more card. Seven of Spades. And then we will have the clarification at the bottom. Okay. So, we're gonna give you guys a look see at what we got going on here. Alright. So, first card, 10 of Hearts. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. We also had another card. I call it the alien card because it got a little weird thing coming out of it. And I just think what is going on. But aside from that, um, Wheel of Fortune. Most of the time, it has to do with fortune, money, abundance, a job, um, business, career, whatever the case may be. Um, is definitely in the cards. Definitely, um, you have, I already explained it in the present day. You have things coming to you. You have good fortune coming to you, positive things coming to you. Of course, there will be ups and downs from time to time. But other than that, you pretty much have many good things going for you. We have the Queen of Spades. Now, I'm going to tell you, we have 3 different queens out right now. And I think that I have an idea of how this is going to be. Because Sagittarius, most of the time, you are one who is straightforward, to the point, and a leader. Especially when it comes to females. Because a lot of women, whether it doesn't even matter most of the time of what sign it is, but in this case, Sagittarius woman, whoever it is in the relationship area, and even when it comes to finances, the woman is um, more of the person who is taking charge, and more of the person that is doing everything to be able to start whatever it is that's necessary to be started for the future, so that things can progress towards the end of this year and be able to be successful. We also, boom, a Queen of Hearts. So, um, the way that I'm looking at things so far is just like, it mainly has to do with the relationship, family wise. Um, in this case, like I said, the woman is taking charge in a lot of things. The first half for the present is mainly focusing on working, getting money together, getting bills taken care of, getting things like necessities or even wants maybe, um, being able to get to a point of stability as far as all parts of life, and being able to be at a point where you are comfortable, like I said, happy, and not tolerating negativity and bullshit. So we have the 6 of Hearts here. Now, When I look at this uh in the reversal, the way I see it is, women are typically not the ones to be known as the leader in this day and age, because of the fact of um, men are always the ones that are looked at as they should be running the household. They should be the ones taking care of the bills. They should be the ones making sure that everything is everything. We got food on the table. Everybody got things that they need as far as clothes, shoes, um, toiletries, like whatever the case may be. Happy wife, happy life. He making sure that everything is going great. But in this case, it is the opposite, because Sagittarius, whether it be, it's a feminine energy mainly, because we got three queens here. Um, and it's more than likely, Sagittarius, you are dominant, because you're dominant to the point where you threaten your partner. You threaten who is with you, because they are feeling down about themselves, because they can't be able to do the things that you are doing, but they would like to down the road. It's a possibility. Um, and more than likely, it is a big chance, because we have the Queen of Diamonds here. Um, that it could be looked past. Oh, excuse me. Basically, because the woman in this situation, or the feminine person, whether it be male or female, um, you are the one, because there are female and guy relationships where some guys can be, not to be disrespectful in any kind of way, shape, or form, but just to be realistic, um, there are men that are feminine out there, and then there are men that are masculine, and it's nothing wrong with being feminine or being in touch with your feminine side. Now, it's different when you got the girl just being the dude and the dude being the girl. Now that's a whole nother story, okay? But in this, it really doesn't make a difference for what case it is, but basically, I think y'all get the idea. So we got the Queen of Diamonds, and then we had the Lovers in reverse. So the woman is making the dollars, the feminine person, whoever it is, male or female, getting everything in order, staying focused, staying on task, making sure that things are cooperating in the way that they are supposed to, and while in this process, making sure that the home is also on task as well, because you have people around in life that tend to get carried away with themselves and need someone to let them know, like, hey, you doing this and this, and I'm gonna need you to fix it, because this is a problem. So basically, in this period of time, because we have the Ace of Swords here, in this period of time, Sagittarius, you are the one headstrong right now. You are the one that is making sure that everything is 100. But in the process, because of you trying to work on home, relationship, and finances at the same time, and being mainly the leader of the relationship, while the other one is at home doing whatever they do that's comfortable to them, you are basically looked at as, good cop, bad cop. But in this case, you like more of the bad cop than the good cop towards the person in your relationship, because they ain't gonna like what you talking about. You see what we got here. You a dominant person, the leader right now, because we have the 5 of diamonds here as well. So eventually roles can more than likely be reversed as far as who is being more dominant in the financial aspect. Um, Now, for the most part, Sagittarius, I know that when it comes to you putting your trust in somebody, when it comes to money, when it comes to your home, when it comes to anything, you just like, OMG, I'm scared and I don't know how this is gonna go, because you the one that's used to taking care of everything and everything going how you need it to go, and then to put your trust and your you just putting your trust, being optimistic about something that you've never been optimistic about. It's just like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure down the road you'll be able to, because we got the 6 of spades. So basically that's what I just explained. um I'm concerned about how things are gonna be. If you taking this lead is going to be like something that benefits us, then okay, but I just hope that you stay focused, and more than likely the person will. So you you may not need to be worried too much, Sagittarius. And then we have the 8 of hearts and the 7 of spades. Now, for some people, not everyone, there are baby boomers. We have baby boomer season right now. So, there are plenty of people, because of COVID-19. We all quarantine for the most part, other than going back and forth to work or to the grocery store or whatever. Um, we got people out here that's pregnant, and for the most part, you can have a young lady or a young man that could be feminine. Um, but in most cases, from this card, you mainly will get a girl. Um, During the process of raising this child, or getting to know them when they fresh out the womb, you will understand that they are having issues with being able to understand themselves, because this card is in reverse. They will make it seem as though they are having a hard time, but they definitely know themselves. They definitely will grow up and understand what it is that they want in life, and what it is that they are interested in or needing. So basically, it's going to be, from what I believe, it's going to be a love-hate kind of situation, because of the fact that this we got the 7 of spades here in reverse. Conflict of interest, basically. All right, so now We got the good old deck here. We got this card in upright this time. So we got the 5 of clubs, okay? Now, most of the time when I look at it, I see, dreamers. So because it's in the upright and the lovers was in the reverse, you have a 50-50 chance of your relationship being up and down, or being exactly how you want it to be, or the opposite. Hopefully it's not the opposite, but I have a little um I have a little uh idea that it will be negative. um the dreamer gives you the opportunity to be able to be in a position where you are fortunate and able to make your dreams come true. So, this is positive. We have the Ace of Hearts here, all right? The cup is full and it's ready to be drinking. That's not even a word, but just for fun, you feel me? So, excuse me. So, you have, like I said, ample opportunity, positivity. The cup is full. The cup is in your favor. You get to pour a drink every time something goes good, from what I can tell, from the future point and aspect. Ooh. So this is in the reverse. 3 of spades. 3 of swords. Ooh, I just drank something and that is just not hanging with me right now. Okay, so 3 of swords. More than likely, it'll get to a point either in your relationship, or if you're still the one taking care of the finances, you will no longer be in a position where you are in combat or arguing or anything like that under the sun with the person that you're in a relationship with. Jack of Diamonds. Now, let's just say, if you are the one um, working on the finances in the future, in the near future, there will be possible moments where things can get a little shaky in workplace. All I'm gonna say is, stand your ground, do what you need to do to get the job done, go home, and do you. At the end of the day, you know where you stand. You know where your position is in people's lives, and it will strictly stay that. We have the 10 of diamonds in the family card. More than likely, you are starting a family, whether it be with children or without, and you are moving in the direction where you want to feel stable. You want to be feeling positive about the position that you are moving towards. You're trying to get to a position in your life where you don't have to worry, or you don't have to ask for the next person's help. You're able to help yourself, and you're not asking for handouts or anything like that, or needing assistance in most cases, whether it be with people or the government. We have the King of Hearts. All right. All right. 10 for some people, depending on your situation, you may be getting a promise, or getting an engagement, or getting married, or just being more successful, um, or more intimate and more affectionate uh, in your relationship. It's plenty of ways that that can go. Everybody's situation is different. So we have the Two of Spades in reverse here. Okay. So the way that I see it, we had the, I believe it was 10 of Spades or 10 of Clubs, one of the two, where you got the person with a hijab on, and the card was upside down. The card was in reverse, much like this one. The way that I see it, you will be able to know what is coming your way for the most part. You will be able to expect the unexpected, because I know that I'm a person that is, I'm big on expecting the unexpected and making sure that I am prepared for whatever is to come in any way, shape, or form. But in this case, because of the fact that we've seen this card in reverse twice, it may give you the indication that you don't have to be on your toes as much. You can probably be guarded, but not too guarded to the point where you are being shisty about certain things. So I would say be in a positive, um, be in a positive attitude about whatever is to come, because you never know, but you can expect it. You can use your intuition. You can use premonitions if you are a person that is gifted with that type of ability, and pay attention. Don't let your guard down completely at all. I would never say that in all cases. Some cases, if you are trusting a person and you're to that point where everything is secure, then yes, yes. All right, Eight of Diamonds. This card is in the reverse. So more than likely, like I said, there's always going to be a bump in the road, or this can be a situation for one Sagittarius that is hoping for one thing but has to be focused on something else. It depends. You never know. It's always two ways things can go for different people. So Sagittarius, you may either be in a position in your life where at one point you were able to write everything how it was supposed to go. And then there are other positions in your life where God takes the wheel and God lets you know what you need to do. And He will tell you, guide you, and put you in a position in your life where you will be fortunate. You will get to the point of the blessings that you are working to earn. I said this was in the reverse. I'm apologetic, okay? But that is one way that it can go. But like I said, you can be writing things in your favor. Oh wait, no. I was right. Okay. I'm not tripping. It's just, yeah. Two ways it could go. Wait. Either way, I already explained it. Okay? Because I feel like people need to know the good, the bad, the ugly, and still get some advice with the positivity on the side, okay? Now, like I said, y'all, if you that type of Sagittarius where you want to be the one that is giving out your goodness, your love, your affection to the people that do not deserve it, that is on you. But your siblings, they definitely going to be in your ear. If you feel that they are the ones to endure whatever it is that you feel that they've earned, then boom, they have earned it in your mindset. But don't feel forced nor obligated to do anything that you do not feel you need to do. Thank you very much. Same case, same situation, like I said. It's not really much that I can explain for that. Because it's like literally saying if you have more than one sibling, then it can go the same way for both of them, especially if you have siblings that are the type of people who are shady and they act as though they give a fuck or they care, and truly they just doing what they doing just to see if they can get something out of it. Now, I do not believe in people just doing shit just because, just to see if they can get something out of it. I believe if you gonna work for it and if you gonna be cool with me and if you gonna earn it and you gonna do whatever it is that we agree upon or whatever the case may be, then alright, I got you. But if you just like, alright, I did this, and this for you, and I'm gonna need you to do this, and this back. No. Because if I didn't ask you and I didn't put you in that position to do that, then that's on you. You feel me? I'm the type of person that advises people, a lot of people. These are the ideas that I feel positively that you should do. I said this in another reading. If I feel that there's something out there for you that you can be doing and you can be more happy, humble, and positive with, then I'm gonna stick with that mindset. I'm I'm strict. I know I am. Most Sagittariuses are. So I just don't believe that being nice completely. I mean, when you younger, yes, because you learning, you growing, you moving forward, you trying to pick up your own habits and get to know yourself. But as you get older and you start to realize the things that you care about and you want and you need in life, and the motives, um the structure that you've built for yourself, the things that you understand and that you know from right and wrong, you gonna make sure that happen. All right, we got the King of Clubs here. Now, I get relationship reference once again because most Sagittarius and most people in life in general, as an adult, you are in your relationship or on your own in some cases, depending, because we have the two jack cards here. Everybody's situation is different, but in this case for King of Clubs, you are still manifesting, still working on things, still um, being intimate, still being whatever it is that y'all gonna be in y'all relationship. Things are good, basically. That's what I'm getting. I don't see anything bad about it. See, this is in the reverse. Alright? Now, people gon' hate, honey. People are going to hate. People are going to be backstabbers. They are going to disapprove of whatever it is you got going on, okay? They are going to do it. But it's not going to do anything to you, and it's not going to affect you because of this card being in reverse for most people cases. So there can always be a different way of looking at it, but we will continue on throughout the read. We have the Two of Diamonds, the High Priestess. Now, like I said, with the relationship, throughout the time you will both be wanting advice, needing to guide each other through the ups and downs of whatever it is in life that y'all need to have advice on. So I would just say more than likely you will be the one that is giving the advice, and I would just say, you know, think it out and make sure that you express yourself in the way that you feel it will help that the person that you are in a relationship with, because this may be a moment where they are really really needing you, and they need you to have their back, basically. Alrighty. So we have the um Ace of Clubs here. This just gives me like motherly reference, whether it be you who is becoming a mother or becoming a new father. Um, I just believe that I think that I just kind of gotta figure it out as the cards go, because I just think that if you're just becoming a new father and becoming a new mother, and labor is happening, hopefully everything goes well. Um, Maybe the advice is on how to get out of work to be able to be part of the birth or labor, you know. We have the Four of Hearts here in reverse. This has to do not with you being a mother, but with someone else being your mother. um, Disappointed more than likely that they can't be a part of the birth. But basically, you just gotta like look at it as, hey, we ain't on good terms, or you didn't really make the effort to show that you were concerned about being there. So I don't really know what to tell you. I can't really, sugarcoat it. I can't really tell you like, hey, I'm sorry, but I wish that you could have been there, because in most cases, for most Sagittariuses, you might not want your mom to be there. And it's probably a good thing, because she might be causing some drama, especially if she jealous about your relationship, or just jealous about the fact that you have a more positive situation going on in your life, where you got your children, you got the person you in a relationship with, and it took her probably longer to get there than she expected, or it's just like not all the way happening for her. You never know, you know what I'm saying? We have the Queen of Spades here, Queen of Swords. I just still believe that this has to do with a motherly reference. You may be getting a phone call from your mother, and if you have that type of parent that stresses you out, I would not answer. You feel me? Like, don't pick up the phone. I know that you should respect your elders or whatever, but If they not respecting you and you grown at this point, you're not a child, you're not in the position where it's like you need to stay in the child's place and you need to hush when I tell you to hush. Like, no, this is not none of that, because we in two separate households. You got what you got going on and I got what I got going on. So, just leave it at that. Jeez. I just feel like mama and even dad is just mega butthurt. Like, mega butthurt. Because we got the 8 of Swords here. We just had the 9 of Swords. Okay? So 9 and then 8. Boom. It went down. They being childish and petty at this point. And apparently things are not going in their way, in their favor. You worry about you and not them. You do what you gotta do because a lot of people, they got child services situations. So if you have a child services situation where you're getting your children back and you're not trying to be like worried about whatever it is that your parents are talking about, like, do what you need to do, especially if they were ones that were giving you negative advice and putting you more in a position to be more messed up than you already were. Look, I'm tired. I am tired because all of this got to do with parents and their feelings being hurt. Like, come on now. Look, same situation. This card is once again in the reverse. It'll get to a point where your parents are no longer involved. Period. Like, they was involved a little bit, and they probably are involved like to the minimum, the smallest bit. Like, y'all probably ain't even conversating. Y'all just going through a situation that is going to pass. So it is what it is. You feel me? Or, other situations where you might be giving your children to your parents. Is however things end up going. Boom, this card back here again. Insane in the reverse. So, are insane. So, more than likely, you are put in a position where you are made to be looked at as the bad person, or the crazy person, or the psychotic person. They put you in a position where it's just like, damn, my life is over. What else can I motherfucking possibly do? Then, because of this being in the reverse 3 times, different cards, the first 2 times, well, I'm sorry, my finger's just not working with me, okay? 2 times of this card and then 1 time of the other. More than likely, it's like a cut-off situation. Maybe a not even high and by, maybe a not even check on the post, maybe none of that, because it's to the point where it's like bad blood probably. It's unfortunate for that to be happening, but in most cases, it's like, what else can you possibly do? See, look, dad in this mix now. King of clubs. King of spades. Ooh, if you have that parent that just chimes in to whatever the other parent is saying, don't even interact. Because they two-faced. One minute they want to act like they on your side, and another minute they want to act like they on your mama's side, or whatever the case may be, as far as however the parenting goes in your life. More than likely, just keep it all at a minimum. It's gonna be people saying what they gotta say, and you could be just that person that just listens and just, like when you a kid, you just listen and just don't say nothing. Okay, you said what you said, you had your lecture, boom, now we moving forward. Because who wants to hear all of that? Not me. But we here to listen. You saying what you gotta say, and we gonna move on from it. J of Hearts. This more than likely has to do with cousin or sibling. Um, there can be a possible relationship that continues to grow from a distance, just as far as uh, trust goes, and as far as a person moving forward from, well, more than likely everybody in the situation moving forward from the past and being able to look forward and be positive about everything. Honestly, this is like surprising to me, but it kind of make me happy though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. We have the Kabuki Man 0 in the reverse. Um, you probably are dealing with a person in your relationship that is very headstrong, just as you are. But the way that they handle things is a little more out of whack in the past. But looking forward from what I see here, that's not going to be the same case anymore. People are going to be more mature about things. People are going to be not shady. People are going to act like whatever the fuck happened before is imaginary. It never happened. It is what it is. Alright, 7 of Hearts. Sorry, now. So everything seems to be just going in motion, and it's continuous. It's not really stopping from what I see. Hopefully that's how things go. Um, but it's like the money train, the positivity in life, things going in your favor, Sagittarius, and going how you expect them to go. Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out there, you got a good idea of how things are, but you just like, oh, how is it going to really be until it really happens? But, tarot cards give you a little bit of the opportunity to be able to see what it's going to be like. So, boom, shakalaka, 7 of Hearts. Things are going in a great direction. I just knew that I was going to see this card. I swear, it was on my brain cells. And boom, like I said, going in good directions. If you are a person that used to be nosy at one point in time and all up in people's business, you are now no longer that type of person, Sagittarius. You are now the person where if a person wants to talk to you and tell you how things are in their life or they need advice, you're going to tell them, like, just let me know, talk to me, but I'm not going to be prying in your life, okay? I'm not going to be all up in your business. I'm not going to be like, so how's your boyfriend? How's your husband? Because no, that's not how it's going to be. If you want to talk to me about it and you want to ask me for advice, then boom, I got you. But other than that, it's like, it is what it is, okay? Now, 2 of clubs. I know for sure that Sagittarius can be the type where if you test their patience, they will get with you. They will get with you, okay? Now, you can also be that type of person where you speak your mind and sometimes it comes out in the worst way possible because of you being immature and angry over something that you are working on moving forward from. But for this to be shown here, you are no longer that type of person. You are no longer the one to be messy. You are no longer the one to feel insecure about things. You are no longer the one to uh, be the type that beats yourself down and comments on things that are not always needed or necessary to be commented on. All right. We have the King of Diamonds here. And like I said, the man is probably, roles are probably reversed as far as financial situations go and home and family. Sagittarius, you may be more one that you have probably like a side thing going on, or you focus on home business, while the person you're in a relationship with is the main one working to take care of the bills or whatever the case may be. They probably will be just as fortunate as you are in their own way, and you may be there may be benefits from it. All right, 9 of clubs. It's interesting here for me to be getting like readings about Sagittarius and also getting readings about the person that they're in a relationship with. More than likely, Sagittarius is with their soulmate. And when you are a soulmate, you are much like that person. You have similar qualities, similar good things, similar bad things, similar things that you both need to work on. And for the most part, you are able to work on them, but one person might be just a little bit further than the other. So 9 of clubs here, the sun. Uh, at this point in time, though, it seems like once you get more into the future and once you get a little more settled into the way of life of how you wanted things to be, um, everything gonna be good. We have the Emperor, Empress card in the upright, giving you the indication that home is going to be cool. Everything gonna be straight. Everything in the home is just exactly as you need it to be. Decorations, family, food, clothing wise, materials, whatever it is that y'all need for entertainment or uh, nutrition, whatever it is. Everything is good. 100 straight. At first, this was in the upright, but hey, the cards will tell. And not everybody is in favor of the things that are going to be going about in your life. And this was in the reverse before. Like I said, people always got something to say. But that does not always mean, because we got, look, the 3 of diamonds. That does not mean that you listen to it and pay attention to it, because people are nosy. People all up in your business. This is not This is not what we're focusing on at all. More than likely, Sagittarius, from the way that I see it, people are going to talk bad about the person that you're in a relationship with, and you're going to look at them like 10 karat crazy. Because you going to be like, huh? What? Excuse me? I'm sorry? Please get away. Please be careful who you make friends with. Alright, the Seven of Diamonds. Like I said, this can go in multiple directions for Sagittarius. So, this looks like as if it's in reverse. So, some people, you have a certain idea, like I said, of how you want things to go. And it's not always going to be like that perfect situation right now for everybody, depending on the position you are in your life. Some people want the love, some people want the fortune, some people, they get it in different types of ways. You might get the love first and then the fortune. You might get the fortune first and then the love and then the family. Sometimes you might get the family, then the love, and then the money. It's just, you never know. Everybody's situation different, but take it and however it resonates with you. All right. This is still actually in the reverse. Like I said, haters gonna hate, people gonna talk. Uh, but apparently, the universe and the gods and goddesses always want people to know that somebody got something to say. Don't pay attention to it. That's all I'm going to say. Because it's in reverse and nobody cares. We have the kingdom in the upright. Like I said, for the emperor, everything pretty much is everything. Things are going good. Things are going cool. Things are going in the direction of how you want them to be. For some people, they're going in the direction of how you need them to go. Nine of Diamonds. This card is still in reverse. So, dollars. That's all I hear. Cha-ching. You feel me? Bling, bling, cha-ching. No, snow's all shiny. So, no. Three of Clubs. Now, you may be dealing with a person who has been promoted in a business, and they're probably going to be going through some situations at work that you don't completely agree with. From the way that I see it, the possibility of things being completely bad, I don't I don't see it being that way. I believe that it'll be a temporary situation. Boom. Six of Diamonds again. Three times. Three times. But this time it's in reverse. Originally it was in the upright. Like I said, situations can go in any direction. But there's always two ways to look at it. You see two of these and then this one being in the reverse. Honestly, I feel like it's still going to be okay. Things are still going to be cool. You might have a lapse in things, a hiccup, but hey, who doesn't? So, still see the world in a positive way. You might be traveling. You might be, uh, you might be doing whatever your mind tells you that you want to do, basically. All right. Now we have this card in reverse. Four of Spades. more than likely there will not be a negative to this situation. If anything, it's a new beginning. And no messiness, no problems, no heartache. Depends on what happens, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be cool. All right. So that wraps it up for the Sagittarius reading. It's from November 22nd to December 21st. The next reading will be not Sagittarius, I'm sorry, Capricorn. And then Auspicious. And then after that, I will get into, hopefully, maybe, depending on how things go in my life, I'll get into my reading about the planets and stuff like that, and my opinion of how these planets originated. Because how did they become to be? Who knows? But I got a theory. Theories are always fun, right? So I hope everyone has a great evening. Give me a like, share, comment, whatever it is your brain tells you to do. Let me know what you think about the content. If you think that this was like or you think this was like ting, then let me know. Whatever it is. Y'all have a good one, alright?